Ooh. So I'm at Park and Fly. I parked my car over there, somewhere over there. It's currently, what time is it? It's currently 6:12 a.m. I have a flight at 8 a.m. going to Edmonton to check on one of the properties. I actually have to meet the lender in the appraisal there, which I'll get into once I get to the airport, because I'm just a little bit stressed. Oh, there's a bus right there. But yeah, we're gonna get to the lounge. I'm gonna check in, get to the lounge, and then I'll talk to you guys there about what the plan is, why I'm going on this trip. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. It's cold, but I heard Edmonton's colder. So I only have like 20 minutes till I board. So I just came to the lounge for a quick bite to eat. Look at that. Just a little yogurt, croissant, muffin, 2 boiled eggs, and some cheese. It's like the weirdest snack, but it's something before I hop on the plane. Probably gonna pass out most of the plane, but I'll let you guys know why I'm here when I get to Edmonton. If I have time at the gate, I'll talk. I'll plug my mic in and speak to you guys. But if not, it is what it is, because they board in like 20 minutes, so I gotta eat this quick in the next 10 minutes and start walking on it. So we made it. I have to be at the property by 12:30 because I'm meeting with the appraiser. So the reason I came here urgently is because we're getting a second appraisal for the property, because the first appraisal, the mortgage broker said that they think it's too low for the Edmonton market. Therefore, we're getting a second appraisal, and so I have to walk the appraiser through the building, and then the lender is also coming at 2:30. It is currently 11:20 Edmonton time, so I already called the Uber. The Uber's 4 minutes away. It's a 30-minute drive to the property around there, give or take. And yeah, it's gonna be tight for the appraiser, but then I have like an hour to kill at the property. I'll probably just, I don't know. I didn't bring my laptop or anything, because of this trip I'm really in and out. Like it's 11 and my next flight is at 5. With that being said though, yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of worried if I'm gonna like miss my flight. It's pretty crazy, but it is what it is. Got you guys in a bit. So we just took the appraiser through the building. I tried to show him the best units we have, so hopefully it went well. I'm going back into the boiler room right now, so I can put the keys back. Right now we're in the boiler room. I'm gonna put the keys back. Whoa, there's appraisal right here. So currently it is 12:45. The lender isn't gonna come till 2:30, so I'm just gonna go chill at that Tim Hortons until the lender's here. They need to walk through the building as well. I think the meeting with the appraiser went well. I guess we'll see with the numbers, but I don't think it should be an issue. Everything should be good. This is the building that we were viewing today. Dakota. You know, this is what you gotta do, you know? If you're trying to make money, sometimes you gotta catch a flight, a red-eye flight, and go across the country to view it. But this is what it is. We're just trying to kill time. It is currently 1:42 p.m. I have to meet the lender there at 2:30. She just called me. She said she's waiting for a rental car. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna read to kill time, which is the best thing to do to kill time. Right now I'm reading Where the Money Is, Value Investing in the Digital Age. So along with real estate, what I'm trying to do is get more knowledgeable on stock investing, because I want to get, if I can get 15% annual returns on stocks, and then my returns on real estate are far greater than 15%, I will be rich. And then I want to teach you guys how to stock invest. Because think about it, if I can get, let's say 15 to 30% returns on my deals, that's amazing. and then I can consistently get 15% a year in stock minimum compounded.
I know that just happened.
Brother, we're talking about generational wealth in less than 10 years. Less than 10 years, hands down. We're just chilling at the Timmy's. I have like 40 minutes to read, so we blessed. But then I gotta zoom out there because I got a flight to catch at 5:50, so it's gonna be hectic, but it is what it is. I'll catch you guys. So the meeting with the lender went well. Showed them a little bit less than what I showed the appraiser. Obviously, they didn't need to see much. I'm gonna hop in my Uber. I'm back at the Timmy's, by the way. I'm gonna hop in my Uber though, and go to the airport because I have a flight to catch in 2 hours, and the airport's 30 minutes away. So hopefully, there's no long lines and long waits at the airport. We should be good though. I'll catch you guys at the airport. Hopefully I have enough time at the lounge to talk to you guys, tell you guys, update you guys about some stuff, explain in detail why I did what I did today. And if I'm not able to, then I will definitely just, when I get home, record something for you guys detailing why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's the building over there. It's 20 units. You gotta love that. My Uber should be here shortly, so I'll catch you guys in a bit. Easy. So we at the lounge. I murked the plate of steak and pasta. Now I got bare pierogies and a croissant. And I got a latte. We're gonna eat this. I'm gonna read a little bit more. And then I'm gonna head on to my plane, my flight. Wonder where I have to go. My flight starts boarding in like 25 minutes anyways. I have a couple episodes of my show I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna try not to sleep because I just wanna get home and just pass out. I realize that if I sleep on the plane and when I drive home, I stay up a little bit more when I get home. Basically, I'm gonna do a detailed breakdown when I get home in the morning and record something for you guys, but I just wanna let you guys know, like, you know, this was a very hectic trip. I only came to Edmonton to meet 2 people at the building, and both meetings combined lasted maybe like 40 minutes. Whatever we need to do to raise the value of the property, we will do. It means a bigger return at the end of it once we refi. God aligned me with my assignment, and I feel like this is what I have to do. And therefore, I'm a grind it out. I'm gonna do 100% full force what I need to do. And you know, if that means waking up at 3 a.m., driving to Toronto to be there at 5 a.m., to hop on a flight at 7 a.m., to be here for 4 hours and then drive back, and fly back, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that every time. That's how serious I am, and I feel like that's how serious you gotta be with whatever you're trying to do, whether it be real estate, stock investing, business in general, whatever you're trying to do in your life, you gotta be that committed, that serious about it, and that's how you'll maximize your returns. With that being said, when I get home, I'll go deeper into like why we're out here in detail, so you guys can understand in terms and related to our strategy. The bird strategy, what we do here in real estate. With that being said, merk this. I'm telling you, Amex Business Platinum is probably the best investment. I be buying buildings, but that card, man, crazy. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna hop on my flight in like 20 minutes, but I'll catch y'all. Easy. So we here, back at the apartment. I got home at like 4 a.m. So it's literally 24 hours because I left at 4 a.m. and I got back 4 a.m. the next day. It was crazy, but at the end of the day, I'm not complaining. I'm just acknowledging the day for what it was, you know. 4 a.m. drive to Toronto, get there at 6 a.m., then get there at 6:30 actually, then flights at 8 a.m. delayed half an hour. I get to Edmonton like 30 minutes before the appointment with the appraiser, 30 minutes out, 30 minutes away from the property. Like, it was hectic, but this is what the work looks like when you're building a real estate portfolio, something that worth millions of dollars. Now, a lot of you are probably asking like, why would I go in person? I went in person because I needed to make sure that the property was shown in the best light as possible, because so what happened is we bought the property for 2.2 million and we got it appraised for 2.8. And our broker came back and said, hey, I think this is too low for the Edmonton market, so we could maybe push it up to 3.1. The reason that I wanted to show up in person is because the building has to be shown in such a positive light to achieve that 3.1. And that extra 200 grand makes us a lot more money come refinance, like a lot more money. And we'll do whatever it takes, you know. And if I have to show up in person, hop on a red-eye flight, show up in person, I'm gonna do that, you know. And like showing up to the property, knowing the appraisers from Edmonton, but I'm from Ontario, shows the appraiser like we're serious about this, right? There was nothing glamorous about the trip at all. It was tiring, hectic, red-eye flights back and forth. It was annoying, in fact. But when God gives you something that we're supposed to be stewards over, we're supposed to take care of it, because at the end of the day, I may own the property or a percentage of it, but it's all God's. He's entrusted me with this, and I have to show up. I have to make sure that it's done the best way possible. As a Christian, as a believer in Christ, I have to make sure that I'm maximizing every single input, because then God, I know, is gonna bless me with the output. And you know, when you're building something that's not from you but from God, you still get tired, but the tiredness feels different. It feels fulfilling. The exhaustion doesn't drain you, it fulfills you. You know, and at the end of the day, like, we're grinding. I show up for the building and I'm grinding, and that grind is to get an extra 200, 300K, but it's also to show that, hey, this is what God's people do. This is what I'm gonna do with what God's entrusted me with, and I'm gonna excel at it, and I'm gonna show up because it matters and because I will profit from it. But that's just fruit from the amount of work that I put in because of God, the fruit that God blesses me with. And you know, nothing about this deal has been pretty smooth. At the end of the day, like I always say, disruption follows intention. And I know I'm gonna make a lot of money from this building, and just by the works that I've put in, there's no way that God isn't gonna bless me with that fruit. You know, and like sometimes that happens in real estate. Sometimes you get the appraisal you don't want, and in this case, like, we thought we were good. We still raised the value by $600,000 in less than a year, and the mortgage broker came back and said, "Nah, we can go higher." So we gotta aim for that. We gotta go try to go get that higher appraisal, because that means more money at the end of it, more lucrative deal, more profitable building. And I want you guys to know, like, whenever you guys are working on your thing, whether it be real estate, whether it be stock investing, whether it be anything, disruption will always follow intention with whatever you're trying to do. Content, real estate, business, stock investing, day trading, it doesn't matter. Disruption will always follow intention. I need you guys to know that. It will always be hard in the beginning, and even then it'll be hard moving forward, but I promise you, if it's God-given, if it's what God wants you to do in this life, if you've prayed, God, align me with the assignment that you want me to do on this earth to serve others, and He's doing that, it'll be worth it. And the tiredness, like I said, the exhaustion will not feel draining, it will be fulfilling. And honestly, the amount, you know, after the trip, the work I put in, even though I don't know what the number is going to come out, I don't know what the appraisal is going to come out, the work I put in is so worth it. And I'm so blessed to just be able to just fly out, you know, and take care of business. I much rather that than working a job. I much rather, you know, even if the appraisal comes back lower for some reason, I'm so happy that I'm blessed to be able to just travel out to Edmonton and do something, you know, and make a difference in a real estate deal. And it's not going to feel like a highlight reel at all, you know. I take you guys along with me because I want you guys to know, like, how, you know, it can be stressful. I'm gonna become 100% transparent with you guys, whether it's stock investing, real estate, or business, and content in general. It's stressful. It's hard. Sometimes I don't feel like putting on the camera. Sometimes I don't feel like taking my Osmo and just recording. Sometimes I don't feel like waking up at 3 a.m. to drive 2 hours to Toronto to catch a flight at 6:30. I don't feel like it, but I do it anyways because it is a disrespect to God, and He stewarded me with it. He's entrusted me with this situation. He's entrusted you with whatever you need to do, and you need to go do it. And I promise you, go do it anyway, because I promise you, it'll fulfill you. With that being said, all my socials will be popping up on screen. I love you guys. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm back at it. I'm posting a lot more content. Follow me on TikTok. I'm posting a lot of TikToks. And, you know, use the link below to sign up for Blowfin if you're trying to buy some crypto. And I'll see you guys soon. Easy.